Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so the day has finally come. I have finally got Wind Glaciela to 120. Today will be her showcase. I will be running her in a team with Jeume and Summer Jaden. I do not have Sadali, and so I'm going to actually be trying to fight a few of the Jeume, Sadali, Wind Glaciela teams. I know that Sadali brings a lot to the table, especially for this Wind comp as a whole. But I think that Jaden also brings some other interesting things to the table as well. I think that Jaden is at a tiny bit of a disadvantage in this map because it's so small. He can get pulled out from the back relatively easily. But that being said, I'm still going to do my best to basically see how strong this team really is. I'll be looking for some strong lightning teams and some strong wind teams today. Alright, so to quickly go over the builds, this is Wind Glaciela. As you can see, I have her here at around 8.4 KHP, 115 agility, almost 550 dexterity, 400 luck, 1600 attack, 15 defense, 13 spirit. In her back end, the stats are 27 slash, 35 missile, 38 magic, -5 to strike, and neutral to pierce. If we go into her TMR right here, I am running her bells more so for the agility than the actual TMR buff itself. I'm actually not even going to be using the AP Regan at all. Right here, I'm using the luck up 15% and the attack up set bonus. I could be using the HP set bonus over luck. I think that would actually be better, but I have it slotted on a different character right now, so it is what it is. These are the 12 passives that I am running, and overall, she's looking pretty dang strong. Her Tetra Sylphid card is really good for her. It's a really good card overall, like 424 HP, 2 defense, 40 dexterity, 4 agility, 15 luck, 184 attack. Just overall really good of a card. I think that it is pretty solid. I wish this had unit attack resist up 20. I feel like it could have had it, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And I'm also running her Tetra Sylphid as the Esper, which I do think is the best Esper for her. Odin also works pretty well for those of you who don't have this Esper. But this one, I'm running it with missile resist, also the pierce attack nodes up, and all the way through wind attack plus 10 over here. Alright, so that being said, that's gone through Wind Glaciela. Let's quickly go over the other units and then get into some battles. So here's Summer Jaden. He's sitting at 8.1 KHP, 101 agility, 635 dexterity, 340 luck, almost 1300 magic, 37 defense, 12 spirit. If we go into the back end here, he has 27 slash, 45 magic, 45 missile, 35 magic. He has -10 to pierce, -10 to strike. I am running him Scholarly Intuition over his range buff because if you run him his range buff on this map, he's never going to get off a buff at all. And so I've reduced his range as much as possible. And then this actually gives him extra accuracy and defense, which is okay with me. As for his TMR, I'm running the Everhope Mantle, not for the buff, but for its inherent stats. As you can see, it has 312 base HP, it has 8 accuracy, along with a pretty good 8 defense and 10 spirit. I am running a max HP up 5%, along with magic up set bonuses, and these are the 12 passives I am running. So overall, Jaden is looking pretty good as well. Lastly, going into Jeume. Jeume is sitting at 11 KHP, 103 agility, 420 dexterity, 340 luck, around 1250 attack without a weapon, which is pretty good. She has 53 defense, 21 spirit. Going into the back end, she has 43 slash, 30 pierce, 47 missile resist, 25 magic resist, and she's neutraled out on strike. So all in all, she's looking very tanky. I am running her Lightning Sentinel as the Esper for the extra lightning resist, and then her own VC and this VC. It's called a gift like no other. Alright, so this is the build that I have for today. Let's get out into the battle. It looks like this is what I am hunting today. Alright, so this is Sadali, Jeume, and Glaciela. Let's fight it and see how it goes. I am definitely interested to fight this comp. Sadali brings the re-raise hate up. I mean, Jeume doesn't really need the hate up, let's be real. But the re-raise is a little bit tricky. Jeume is always tanky and hard to break through, basically no matter what. But I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. Okay, so Glaciela is going to run over to the side. She's going to get that buff off. Here comes Jaden. Okay, he's over in the corner. This team has a slight weakness. If the enemy team is faster than Jaden, it will pull him out into the open. and when it pulls him out into the open, it's very easy for him to get taken out very fast. So I like it better when he's back in this corner. As you can see, he's kind of away from everybody, maybe not quite far enough, but we've already taken down Wind Glaciela. Here comes Sadali right here. Looks like maybe Jeume got confused. Oh no, I don't think she got, or maybe Glaciela got confused. Okay, there's a low battery. Alright, so we get the reflex right here, which is unfortunate because this would have knocked her out of confuse. So, not often that I think I'm ruining my own reflex, but it is what it is. Here comes Glaciela going after Jaden. Oh man. Okay, so Jaden's going to go for his limit break right here. I'm hoping that when they knock Glaciela out of her confusion, well, I think it's basically over at this point. Alright, so looking pretty good in the first battle. We did take a confuse. Luckily, Jaden survived it. He was able to take down Sadali. There goes Jeume's re-raise. Not going to help her very much at this point. But yeah, all in all, a pretty strong fight. I mean, Wind is definitely pretty exceptionally tanky right now. It is a very, very strong team. I'm curious what I forgot what the bonuses are on this map. I think it's ice unit resistance up 50%. I think someone said that in one of the other videos. Oh, this isn't it right here. Let's look right here. Oh wait, that's not it right here. Raises wind attack and ice attack resistance. Okay, so like wind attack is up and it's still, wind is very tanky, I would say. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Here we have Glaciela, Jeume, and Little Leela. Here we have another Sadali team. Alright, so I'm going to go for another Sadali team right off the bat. And we'll see how it goes. We won the first one. So far with this team against the Jeume, Sadali, Wind, Glaciela combo, I have gone 3-3. Actually now 4-3. So it is pretty close. So I think that you can definitely run Jaden over Sadali. You're just going to get different things out of it. And on a longer map, I think it has a lot of beneficial perks to it. So on this shorter map, as you can see, Jaden being faster right there gets him over into the corner, which is exactly what I want. Like I was saying, it's definitely not as beneficial when Jaden runs out front. I mean, if you have an archer gunner unit that's running out in front of the tank, it's typically not a good sign right off the bat. Alright, so here we are. Everyone's in the back. Jaden's going to get off his magic up, spirit piercing resistance up, or spirit piercing rate up. Alright, and now we're going to have to take all of their hits right here. Okay, here comes Sadali. Frickin' confuse. Okay, so we got the confusion again. Luckily, Glaciela did not go for our own team. It looks like Sadali's going to go down right here. Problem is, Wind Glaciela is sitting right there in the back, and our Glaciela is hopefully can survive her hit right here. That hurt. Alright, so I don't know if it looks like Jaden can survive this. Hopefully their Jeume doesn't still have ooh, looking tanky. It looks like the Jeume Sadali counter is now 4-4. Alright, you guys have only seen one battle, but we've gone 1-1 right now, so it's definitely looking pretty good. I mean, that confusion right there, Sadali brings confusion and charm to the table, which is definitely a pain in the ass to deal with. I mean, Glaciela is only sitting at, I think, 55 bravery right now. And so she, let's see, 55 faith. So, yeah, 55 faith, not bravery. So, I mean, she got confused both of those hits. I feel like that's kind of unlikely in the long run of things, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to come back to one of those teams. Okay, here's an interesting one. Here is Lightning, Esther, and Ibarra. Alright, so let's go against this team. I know that this team is strong, and we will see how our team kind of holds up overall. I think that Wind Glaciela is a very strong unit, very potent. She has definitely a long shelf life. I mean, her overall stats are really good. She kind of reminds me of Astrius. I think I said this in a different video, in a different way. Like, you know, she's in every way, shape, and form totally a Lancer spear user. She brings a lot of different things to the table. She doesn't have the courage, she doesn't have the re-raise, but she does remove them and she has a lot of other interesting perks: her barrier removal, her triple hit, her, you know, her courage remove, of course. She also has the re-raise remove, of course. Her limit break is really cool, although I don't really see her use it super often. Maybe since I said that, she will bring it out. There goes lightning. Okay, so there was the triple hit right there. Esther is going to go down. There's Jaden. He still has 30 AP. Goes for the magic hit. Ibarra is going to go down. Jeume is going to run forward. It looks like we're still in range of Lightning's big AoE, but she's not going to get off the pursuits. Okay. Definitely want to be getting off the pursuits with Lightning. I think that's basically integral at this point for this character, especially on this short map. An interesting thing about Pursuit is that what I've found running this team against Lightning is that the Pursuit oftentimes does more damage than the actual life siphon itself, which is pretty freaking insane. Like, I feel like that shouldn't be the case. Like, it's not like Astrius's Crystal Tracer that's non-elemental. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that Lightning's Pursuit attack is elemental. If you guys know, definitely let me know in the comments below. I would be curious to know, because it does do a lot of damage. Alright, so let's see. Here's a different team with Ice. Here we have K. Alright, so this looks like a strong team again. It's going to be Sadali, Jeume, and Glaciela. Rank 172 player with the War Master title. Okay, so this is the third battle. Right now I'm 4-4 with this team against the Sadali team. I'm very curious to see how this goes. Yeah, I think that hopefully Jaden will get off into the corner. That's definitely super helpful. This team, if Jaden gets pulled out early, it's almost a guaranteed loss. So let's look right here. Yeah, so it looks like Jaden's going to get pulled out early here. So you guys will get to see how it works. I'm not sure what Sadali will do. I think he's going to run out and forward. No, he's going to run out and forward, which pulls out Jaden. Kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. But he did do a lot of damage to Sadali, more than normal. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so Sadali is still right there. He's going to get off a whole nother indoctrination right there. Luckily, there was no confuse. Here comes Glaciela. She's going to take out Jaden. He's not going to get off another hit. Jeume is going to use her Protect Shell hate buff. And here comes the enemy Jeume with her limit break. I always run this limit break off for Jeume. But it is what it is. I mean, she doesn't really need that slash attack buff up at the end. Finally, here comes Glaciela's limit break. All right, pretty sweet. So Sadali goes down, but Glaci is still up. Oh, and we are down. So yeah, like I said, it's basically a guaranteed loss if Jaden gets pulled out. So it's really a speed factor at that point, you know? So, I mean, I could speed up Jaden by putting him off of the Platinum Robe +6. I'm actually curious how that would do. So why don't we go in here and check that out. Jaden's agility was 101, if I remember correctly. Let's go in here. Yeah, his agility is 101. If I put on the pod, he's going to go up to 107. All right, so I'm going to switch that off. He's going to have a little bit lower HP. Yeah, so, you know, about 300 HP less, but he does have the unit attack resistance up from that, and the missile resist is not really going to help him against that team. So right now I think it's 5-4. So I'm going to do one last battle against a Sadali combo. Is this it? This is it right here. Let's see how it goes. Actually, I'm going to check the trust stones. We want to make sure this is a good fight, right? Actually, we know that Sadali is already faster than Jaden right here. Okay, so the trust stones aren't finished on him. Pretty good. We do have 12 passives across the board. Let's see here. 118 agility on Glaciela. That's pretty good. Evasion up 6. Okay, so trust stones nearly built. Let's see if we can find one that has them fully maxed. Let's look around. Here we have one. Oh, that would have been strong. Stats were looking good right there. Uchi. Okay, let's see right here. Not even close. Alright, so let's just go back up to the one that we had, and we will do the final test. Is it Trogdor? Yeah, this was him right here. All right, so this will be the final test for the day. I think that it was definitely kind of interesting. I feel like this is a showcase for Wind Glaciela, and kind of interesting to fight against Wind Glaciela the whole time. It kind of gives you, it's almost like we're testing two teams at the same time. So yeah, this will be the final fight of the day. The passives over here for Trogdor are all 12 passives on every character. Looks like the trust stones are around 85% leveled, so it is pretty dang close. We're talking about a point or two here and there. So yeah, I do know that Sadali is faster than Jaden, but I did notice that Sadali is wearing the platinum bow tie, so maybe he won't be in range when he runs out. I think he still will be. Oh, it does look like Jaden is faster right here. Okay, that was kind of strange because Jaden's faster because, and this was tripping me out a little bit on the Guild War map, is that the unit affinity, right? They get agility up from unit affinity. So the unit that's in the middle is getting unit affinity from both the left and the right side, I believe. And that's why they get faster. I mean, Sadali had 109 agility coming into this. Jaden had 107. But Sadali was on the flank and Jaden was in the middle. So I'm guessing that's why Jaden had the overall speed. Okay, but as you can see, Jaden being over there all the way on the side is definitely helpful. He's going to come in here with his limit break. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so Wind Glaciela is down. Jeume got slowed. Here comes Glaciela. She's going to use Shining Conviction. Okay, we're going to have to take one more hit from Sadali here, and he's definitely, you know, he could bring it back. So we'll see how it goes. Rush Not Thy Fate. Okay, the agility down. There goes Aaron Sizer. Here comes Glaciela. Okay, she's going to remove the re-raise from Jeume. It looks like we're still going to have to take another hit from Sadali here. We are going to have to take another hit. Okay, but he is going for the single target limit break charm on Jeume. Unfortunately, the AI probably could have won if it went for the AoE hit. Actually, I think Wind Glaciela's HP was too high. All right, so you guys saw it for yourself. Right now, I am 5-5 against this team. So I think that it's more or less pretty equal. I do think that Jaden will most certainly have the advantage in a longer map, and that Sadali has the advantage in a shorter map. So it is what it is. All in all, I think that Wind Glaciela is a really, really cool unit. For all of you that pulled her, congratulations. If you got Tetra Sylphid, it's a really good card. I know that you don't need it. You can always run a Gift Like No Other in her slot, which is also a really good card. Yeah, it has the HP up 25% and the attack up 50% and the crit hit rate up 7. It only says that it's lower right here because it's in the sub slot. But all in all, really, really, really strong character. Definitely earns her 9.8 rating. I would give her a triple S, just like Astrius, just like Lightning. So yeah, I think that she's a really fun character. I'm looking forward to trying her out more in these different maps. These maps have been really short. I mean, there's been Cave on Guild War, and they're always trickier to build, you know? I'm sure you guys know. But yeah, that being said, I just want to thank you guys for liking these videos. It's been an absolute pleasure of mine making these and making PvP videos for I almost said World of Warcraft, War of the Visions. Yeah, so thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. It's been a lot of fun making these, and I'm happy to continue doing these in the future. So that'll be the end of the video for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.